That's my face.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another live reaction episode of Birdlines Podcast of Sony State of Play. We got some wonderful hosts here today. You got your boy, no other Captain New, and then we got the one and only Dad Pad Gaming, and then we have a special guest today. He's one of my favorite Twitter people that I can talk to about video games, anime, and have logical responses. We got Four Eyez Malone up in the building. How you doing today, man?
What's up, partners? We about to get in this Sony goodness. I hope is the plan.
Oh,
we all dads that love gaming, man. We need stuff to know we can get away from our kids a little bit. So,
yeah, man,
some good news out here.
Absolutely, because I ain't even gonna lie to you. We all got kids up on this stand.
Man, multiple.
I got 2. G got what, 4? I mean, you got.
Yeah, I got a 3 stack. So
yeah, 3 stack.
Oh, okay. Hey, we working on the football team. We put it together.
Man. And I think everyone got a son and a little girl.
No, I got 3 girls out here. Boy. I'm trying to get Destiny Child started soon. Shoot.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Lazy King, welcome from the chat for the first time. Blur Proven Gaming, what's goody?
Boy, Lazy, what up, Lazy boy?
Appreciate y'all coming through. So, this is what we usually do. We got a lot of things coming. This is the first of many live streams that's happening in next week and a half. We got starting off with Sony State of Play, and then we have Summer Games Fest, which is aka E3 in disguise, and then we got Xbox and Bethesda and no game releases. But we're not here to focus on the negative. We're here to focus on the positive. Well, let's go ahead and see what our predictions are for today's stream. We was talking earlier here, and we all said we're gonna have some deliciousness of that whatchamacallit, what is it? Final Fantasy 16. Yeah. So I'm going Final Fantasy, and then I ain't gonna lie to you, some God of War.
Yeah. Because that's my thing. I know they said that this is going to be focused on third-party titles, but Sony has done that before. It's this is third-party, and then they have at least 1 or 2 tricks up their sleeve of their own variety. So, I'm like, if we get God of War and Final Fantasy anything, I think that this is like almost an automatic success. Especially if either of those games are announced to launch this year officially, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, like you said, because they could always throw in that little curveball. Because this is a 30-minute time frame they put out, time slot. So typically for State of Play, they like 15-20 minutes. If you're getting 30 minutes, that means there's gonna be probably 1 or 2 games that's really getting some time. And I know they said it's gonna be VR stuff. I think that Horizon's gonna get shown again. That's probably gonna get at least 5 minutes because it's Horizon. But if we get a good God of War, like, you can just do 30 seconds of God of War, really, because we know what God of War is. It's not like we new to it, or we're like questioning what the game is. We're gonna put the $70 they gonna charge us for it. So even if they just show a date, that's gonna be enough for most people. But it's not a showcase either. They gotta do the wordplay, State of Play showcase. So, but I'm gonna keep hope alive. Final Fantasy's the big one though. We gotta see that.
Yeah, but like my thing is, like, Sony usually does a good job of checking expectations at the door. We've seen them so many times just say, oh, well, this is not going to be here, that's not going to be here, get prepared for indies, we're going to have fun with these indies. They didn't really go out of their way to say it's not going to come. So I mean, you've got to hold on to some type of hope that we're going to get it here. Especially because right now the rumor is that God of War Ragnarok is going to be slated for a September release. So it would make sense even if we only got like a 2-3 minute trailer, kind of giving us a little bit more meat, and then they'll probably do the traditional 20-minute State of Play once we get into like maybe late August, where they really kind of show us what the gameplay loop looks like this time. So I mean, I'm trying not to get too excited. But I mean, this is essentially the opening of quote unquote E3 season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're here.
They tried to strike in early because everybody was talking about Xbox. They was like, hold on there, brother. We're going to have a little bit to say first now. So, and I'm under the assumption that because this is early, this is before. I mean, this is technically Summer Game Fest now, but I feel like they're gonna end up having something either end of this month or in July as well. Like, I don't think this is gonna be the only showing for a long. Like, you know, it's gonna be one, and there's gonna be another one sooner than we probably expect.
Because I want to say last year they didn't even have like a Summer Games Fest thing. I think if I remember, they waited till like the week after the 4th of July, and then they dropped on a Thursday as they usually do, and went crazy. So I wouldn't be surprised either if like we got the showcase like in another month or so, and that's where all the big stuff is.
Yeah, I'm also thinking, what was I about to? I was thinking you were talking about indies. I'm thinking we haven't seen Little Devil Inside since, what was that, end of last year, I think.
Yeah,
they showed more.
There was one showcase, yeah.
So I kind of feel like if they don't show it at this one, I'd be really surprised, because that should have been out already. And I've talked about it on my channel, that stuff before, but I'm wondering if they're gonna show it, if it's gonna make people want it again, because I feel like the last show everybody's like, all right, I don't know what the hell going on with this, but
yeah,
that game is like a year late. So
yeah, because I want to say it was when they first showed it, I think they said it was a launch window deal, didn't they?
It was, I don't want to say it was launch window, but it was definitely supposed to be within that first year or so. I guess you could say that's the window. This COVID makes everything a window.
Right.
Lately, but yeah, that game is definitely behind schedule, and the Steam on it's gone away, so I'm curious what they're gonna do.
Yeah, because it is funny you say the Steam's gone away, because the first time I saw that game, I think was at the unveil of the PlayStation 5. I was really interested in it, but at this point, like, honestly, until you just said something, I completely forgot it was even a thing.
Yeah, I've just made it a point to keep thinking about it, because I don't know, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, but if it does what it's supposed to do, it'll come back, and people will enjoy it anyway. I mean, oh, go ahead, Perry.
I'm not to interrupt. There was another game that I forgot that was mentioned with just a title showing that could be shown here today.
What's that?
Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It is.
Yeah,
and
I wrote that down too. Yeah, it's tough, man, because. I think you're right. I'm gonna say you're right. Because why not? Why wouldn't it be?
I mean, it almost has to be here. And I do want to say, when they unveiled it, what was it, like a month or two ago, they literally came out and said that they would have more to show during E3 season. Yeah. So, I mean, here we are. So,
yeah, and you think about it, I mean, Sony owning Evo now, and I mean, Evo's in a couple months, and they're definitely gonna have stuff at Evo, but if they just do 1 minute of gameplay possibly, I wouldn't think we're gonna see more than that though.
I would say give me the design of Ryu, because everyone's complaining, like, is this old man Ryu?
I mean, he got this
chest Ryu.
Yeah, he got the sexy man beard. What else do we need from Ryu at this point, man?
Chad going on.
I need to see the
right. What they need to do, they need to go ahead and just unveil the Ryu Hoochie Daddy Shorts edition. That's what it's gonna be. It's about to get real.
Hoochie Daddy Shorts.
Everybody, make sure you got your Hoochie Daddy's shorts in by. Well, I mean, it is actually June 1st. So if you ain't got them now, you late.
Oh man, technically, summer solstice is the 21st. Well, so according to science,
where I live, it's hot as hell, and you already got knees out, cheeks out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited to see what's the show today.
Yeah, I want to know if they're gonna make me care about VR, because so far, like, I haven't even bothered considering buying, either it's a PSVR or a Meta Quest, whatever the hell devices are out there. Like, it's just another $300-$400 on something. I feel like I'm gonna put it on once and I'll be like, okay, I'm cool. Like, yeah, I've heard of the good games. Like, I want to play like Beat Saber. That's like about it. Everything else, I'm like, I'd rather just pick up a controller with my own Four Eyez I have already. I don't know what's
the same way, man. Yeah, I mean, now I think what makes this one more attractive than the previous VR is the fact that, according to what they're saying, they've got it down to one wire. So, I mean, from what I understand with that PlayStation VR, it was really bad because there's like wires to the wires that plug into the wires that plug into the VR headset. So, I mean, maybe and making it a little more seamless, it'll be good. But I'm the same way. I'm really I'm super curious about VR, but at the same time, it's one of those things that you can just go down to your local mall or arcade, Dave and Buster's, pay what, $15 to play for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I usually have my fill. So I don't know if I can really justify a purchase in the home just yet, but as you said, maybe they'll change their minds with something today.
Yeah, and that's where something like maybe Horizon could do that. What kind of experience can they make with Horizon in VR? Because I know a lot of people talk about like Resident Evil is really good, but I'd be damned if I'm gonna scare myself right in my damn face, so I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm not even a jumpy person, but like I salute anybody that has the gall to play Resident Evil. Which one? It was a Biohazard 7 was the one that was in VR. Like, nah, I'm good, fam. Like, that's
will
all
play
for y'all.
Resident Evil 8 in the VR because
we know why, as you sip your water.
Punish me.
Oh gosh.
I still haven't made it past that part because I enjoy her chasing me.
You know what, man?
You need help.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6, man. I think it's gonna be there.
Oh shoot, well, we got about a minute almost left, so we getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's about showtime. Man, let's see here.
If I'm really thinking though, Sony doesn't need a big end of the year. Like, if they can just get one game, if God of War is there at the end of the year, they'll be fine. But if they can get Final Fantasy and God of War at the end of the year,
it's unmatched.
That's definitely good enough for me.
They won, but I mean, Elden Ring needs competition. We need somebody.
Just in conversation, at least.
Yeah, and like that's my thing. Like, there are plenty of games I like better than Elden Ring this year, but when you talk about the cultural, but that's what I'm saying. Though, when you talk about the cultural impact, like, you can't beat Elden Ring. Like, you cannot beat it
at all.
Yeah, and even with Elden Ring technically being like a sequel and God of War being a sequel, like Elden Ring did something. It did something different in a way people wasn't expecting, I guess. Like, you never know what you want until you have it. It's what Elden Ring kind of did for people. So what can Sony do?
We got action. Let me turn it up. We got action. We got action.
It's game time.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me dirty.
Oh no.
They be having some good graphics.
320. Oh, we got a release date? What you talking about?
You a little ahead there, brother.
Oh yeah, we got
3/24/23 though. Hold on.
What's that?
I have to refresh my stuff. Last of Us. No.
Resident Evil, maybe? I don't know.
Let me turn this thing. YouTube chat in my face.
Yep. Resident Evil.
Remake.
Or the remake. So we finally.
Oh wow, an official.
Capture on PS5, baby. I mean, it's a remake.
My boy Leon. All right, let's go.
Let me refresh mine. Y'all a little ahead of me now. Yeah, this Resident Evil 4 was that was a groundbreaking moment for me back in the day.
Oh yeah. Like, they changed the game when I think there was like a game or two to have over the shoulder aiming beforehand, but when RE4 picked it up, like, it was just over from that point.
Man, you talking about with modern mechanics now?
Yeah, like, I mean, Resident Evil 4 technically is in almost every game's DNA today.
You will receive our most sacred body.
Man.
It begins.
Everyone in the chat, let me know how we sound and the sound of the video goes together.
Man, that RE engine is just...
immaculate.
Man, I tell you.
Immaculate.
If I could just forget
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
hype. I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised we didn't think of that either. I haven't seen anybody really say it's gonna have a date.
This time,
And it's crazy because that's one of those
It can
games that
be different.
it was like the worst kept secret. We all knew it was coming, but it looks good. March 24th.
I bet they're gonna try to have some PS5 like exclusive content or controller.
There go your VR. There go your VR right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
VR
State of Play
2 in
returns,
development.
and we've got some great PlayStation updates to share with you
That'll
today.
probably be like in the.
And thanks to
That'll probably
Capcom
be like
for kicking
day
it off
one
with
for
Resident
VR,
Evil
probably.
4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content also in development.
It's our wonderful disembodied voice.
Now let's get a sneak peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR2.
That's a good way to start.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Oh,
you said you needed a reason.
Resident Evil 8 in VR. There you go.
Let's take a look at him. Wow.
I got it right there for
Ethan
you.
Winters.
Oh.
Ah, yes, I have a reason to be a simp.
And my
See
thing is
how
like,
special you are.
like if when you looked at VR 1, I guess PSVR 1, like you could look at those games and tell that they were only working off a portion of the PS4's like processing power. This looks like a PS5 game.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a good thing. That's Barry's part.
He gonna pause it right on there.
Oh, there's gonna be a whole moment.
Careful what you wish for, Ethan.
It's gonna be a whole moment.
Your daddy hasn't left the game in 2 days.
My wife barging in saying, "What the hell's going on there, sir?"
It's me or her.
Major moves. So we already got a big Capcom presence, so we probably are gonna see Street Fighter here.
Man, whew.
You,
Yeah, they
of all
starting off
people, have the
strong.
audacity to question me. You,
What is this?
who emerged from the putrid
Is
waters
this
of the bayou
not State of the
to
Decay,
plunder
but
our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night.
Oh shoot.
what is this?
What
This
have
is a
you
VR
done to
game?
ensure the future of this forsaken city?
Wow. We're probably gonna.
Who have
You think we're gonna get a
brought
Half-Life Alex
chaos.
announcement?
I think that's something you wait for like the big showcase
When
or
death
some
was
person.
Yeah,
swallowing
maybe
this
so.
city whole,
Maybe like
it
a
was
launch
I who
announcement.
They
resurrected
could
it.
though.
It was I who
mean, that might
shined
be
as
the
a beacon
ender.
of hope for all. The tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it.
This reminds me of like PS2 era
When the
games.
bells ring, the
Yeah.
song they sing will be righteous.
I'm so over zombie hordes though.
Welcome home,
And it's a Walking Dead.
tourist.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely over that.
Yeah,
Go home.
I'm
Go home. You are drunk.
Man, talk about milking some.
What is this one?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's what I was about to guess.
I played No Man's Sky when it was first out. I haven't played it since it's turned into an actual full experience.
I heard the full experience was actually really good.
Yeah.
Now, even in the beginning when it was just flying around and walking around and stuff, like the air spaceship flight is like was really good, or is really good.
That looks
Right.
amazing.
Yo, No Man's Sky is actually a really good game since they put the time into it. Like it's became
Oh,
something
The
good.
fact that it's been free ever since the initial release is wild.
There.
I don't know what money they got, but
Here's the horizon.
Where are you taking me?
oh yeah, they stacking all the VR first, so
I
at
asked you a question.
least it seems.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Everyone says
That looks
Yeah,
Reyes
this
is a
looks
good
really
shot.
good.
And put arrows through both
They put Fire Sprite to work right away.
Man, he said if you don't get your ass in the office.
It's a snap
Right. Said we signed you, didn't we?
We're not gonna make it.
So it's not. It's wow. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
They might not need a Half-Life Alex.
This looks really good for VR.
Yeah, and that's what's shocking is that these games look like real games. They don't just come off as just experiences.
Yeah, this little trash fodder though.
Why the machines are attacking.
Is this in the Decima engine?
No. All right. What the hell?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a seller.
Okay. Wow.
Oh man.
Do that.
Ah.
You should be a free man.
Hey, Four Eyez, you asked for a reason, man.
Yeah, man, I can't deny it.
And courage.
You just bummed us all out of $300, $400.
With the economy the way it is too, I'm
I've walked in the
that
shadows.
look
Way my
really
bank
good.
account. That's
Now
crazy.
it is time
I ain't even
to
gonna lie
climb
to you, that look really good.
into the light.
Yeah, if this is like a solid 10 hour, I would say 10 to 15 hour game. It don't need to be as
Hi,
long as the
I'm Ben
regular
McCaw,
ones.
narrative director at Gorilla. I hope you enjoyed your first
Hey,
look
Ben.
at Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively
Right.
to PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Oh wow.
What do we get with this update? Give me VRR. Give me VRR. I will move my PlayStation back to my television. Oh, you can transmog armor now. That's nice. Oh,
Ultra hard difficulty.
Still
yeah.
gotta get back to this mug too.
I'll pass.
You old try hard.
That is
Yeah, that is
is
fair.
Details on this free update, please check out
Out
the
now,
PlayStation
wow.
blog. From all of
I
us
still
at
gotta beat it on
Gorilla,
regular,
thank you
shoot.
for your continued support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
You should have gave us VRR, Ben.
Get ready, a PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
I'm glad I'm still behind y'all a little bit.
We got some delicious Spider-Man.
Sacrifices.
Spider-Man is coming to
Asking
PC.
for nothing.
Spider-Man.
You want to change
Wow.
That's wild.
the world, you have to be the
Oh
kind of
wow, that's nice.
who can make
That's
the
crazy.
hard. Do you really need two of those?
Man, they about to mod this game to high heaven.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Hey,
can't just push
Spider-Man
people
on
around
that
like
Steam Deck might be a
Just ask
move.
for help next time.
Man.
Time to bring back the glory days.
I don't really need to play this game again.
Talking about a good video
Leave
game.
your clothes on the kitchen floor?
August 12th, that's soon.
Wow. I was not expecting Spider-Man to go to PC. That's crazy. Talk about selling hotcakes.
Need
And
it.
hey, but already we've seen a couple first party games and they said this is mainly focused on third party
Third-party.
games.
God,
Good.
God of War Hope is alive.
God of War is gonna happen.
It's been a very long time since we've seen Stray. It looks pretty.
This is
Hey,
true.
you missed a good amount, Christy. We got some bangers.
Yeah, Christy, you've missed a couple different things, but welcome. By the way, we appreciate you pulling up. We've got Spider-Man coming to the PC. We got Resident Evil 4 Remake. We got Resident Evil 8 getting a VR port. We've got Horizon coming to VR.
Horizon update for Forbidden West.
Yeah, they've kind of been throwing some haymakers here. Like, this is probably the most uneventful moment, actually.
I mean, walking around as a cat in a creepy town might be fun. I don't know.
But when you can wrestle a Thunderjaw in VR, this is absolutely the lesser of two.
Respect the kitties.
July 19th. Okay.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray,
Well,
coming to
I wonder
PS5
what the
and
price tag
PS4
on that's
July
going to be.
19th.
Probably 40.
PlayStation Plus extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up next, 3 games that will
Yeah,
get your
you
heart
right, Lazy. Don't nobody care
We got
about
3
that.
games. We got 3 games to get the heart racing. No, this is what is this? This is striking.
I say, because the new Plus comes out what, next week or week after?
Oh, this Dead Space? Is this Dead Space?
Take a look outside.
This is Dead Space.
Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon?
This is Dead Space.
Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
This is fucking Dead Space.
So whatever you
Oh, this is Dead Space.
That's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life.
No, this is not Dead Space.
Entirely.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gonna let it reveal before I said it wasn't.
It's not Dead Space.
Because yeah, Dead Space coming out with early next year, I think how they said.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's how you scare Perry. That's how you scare the shit out of Perry. Hell no. Hell no.
They tripping.
Oh, now this is a horror game. This is a horror game. What is this?
This where I hit my limits on it. You ain't gonna be scaring me.
He said this is my limit.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Shoot.
What is this?
I think it's called Callisto Protocol. I think that's the game.
Is that what this is?
No, Callisto Protocol, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting December. This coming out this year?
This year?
Hey.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Is it next gen only? No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it would be a next gen only the way it looks.
Yeah, that's gonna be creepy right there.
All right, here we go. We can slow down. We got some indie goodness.
Is it Ali Ali?
A new blood sport grips the globe. And in the arena, there will only be the victorious and the dead.
Another roller derby game? What's happening?
Roller derby with pistols, though.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm about to do a 360 while I shoot you in the ass.
This is like Jet Set Future on steroids.
Huh.
Or just give me Jet Set and call
I don't
it a
know.
day.
I don't know if I'm liking the art style or not.
But see, my thing is with Jet Set, the cops can shoot at you, and this you can shoot them. And robots.
But Jet Set had beautiful music. Blinky
The world is watching.
I mess with that.
You got one person going against the military and shit.
Roller drone.
That look delicious.
That name is terrible.
I wonder.
Roller drone, August 16th. Yeah, I don't know about that one, dog.
What is this?
If things be normal again. I don't know, will it? Uh-oh, we getting anime in this moment.
Capture on PS4.
Uh-oh, we got Piccolo arm.
Not Piccolo arm. This is kind of cool though.
Looking like the first episode of Bleach.
The world hasn't ended yet.
This is giving off platinum
not
vibes.
It is. This is something I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm feeling this. I think it's the music with the flash.
It's like old 2007 YouTube A and B.
I look forward
I'm
to
kind of upset that they just had a tentacle arm
wiggling around.
Yeah, it gave me hentai vibes.
Oh my god.
Rule 34, baby. Definitely should have been right now when we seen.
Eternites.
Okay, that name sucks, but the gameplay looked cool.
Right.
I think it's better than Roller Drome.
Early
yeah.
2023. Okay.
So first quarter.
Action games and dating sims collide
say
in
I'll give it
Eternites,
April.
coming to PS5
Oh my
and
god,
PS4
it's an
next
action
month.
game crossed with a dating
Let's check back in
sim.
with Capcom for
Oh,
a new
man.
look at an upcoming heavy
Well,
hitter.
we all know Nick is going for the
Uh-oh.
pigtails.
Hold on. I think it's time, boys.
Uh-oh. They said heavy
Let's
hitter.
go.
I told you. Street Fighter 6, baby.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go.
Let's go. Time for hands. Time to get back into
I see
fighting
my boy
games.
Hugo in the background.
Time to get back into fighting games, baby. Let's do this.
Oh, man. Speed up, stream. What you doing to me?
When you go looking for strength, it's
Luke
not
in
like a
that
game.
mug.
Right.
This journey doesn't have a real ending.
Wonder if they're gonna show a new character.
Okay then, hope you're ready to begin.
I love this art style.
You want to start off on the right foot in this city. Hit the streets.
Yeah, it's like they took Street Fighter 4, but like redid it.
Like they like it's like Street Fighter 4 mixed with like the third strike aesthetic.
Yeah, hip hop.
that Alex?
They definitely.
Yeah, I think they just confirmed. There's an open. Huh? All right, love you back.
Oh wow!
What is going on here?
We getting Mortal Kombat Conquest like shit going on, huh?
They're forcing investment. They're forcing investment.
goodness.
They're forcing.
My girl.
Man, I love that new outfit.
What is happening here? What is happening here?
Oh man!
Oh my goodness! What is happening?
Oh snap! So we getting like Fight
So
Club.
are we getting is this 2v2?
This will be a good fight.
Jamie.
This
Okay,
is 2v2, I think, bro.
If it's 2v2, I'm in here. I'm in here. I don't know
Could
this
be
is
wrong, but
yes.
This looks
This
amazing.
looks sick, dude. This looks sick. Oh my god.
The paint splash makes it into the actual gameplay. Let's go.
Wow.
Dude, this looks sick.
Oh my god.
It's real. It's real. I haven't been hyped for a fighting game like this in a minute. Let's go. Give us a release date.
I need more.
Give us a release date.
I need more.
Battle Hub Fighting Ground. They changed the logo. That looks better.
Way better. Dude, this looks sick.
Kimberly.
And oh my goodness.
Okay, so they showed 2 new characters in that mug.
Oh my god, dude, that was sick.
Yeah, wow.
2023, okay.
Wow.
First look
Wow.
at Street Fighter 6 gameplay.
Yeah, that.
Mark your calendars. It comes to PS5
Wow.
and PS4.
They
in
had to
2023.
switch it up though, cause
Now it's
Yeah.
time for
they couldn't
2
come out
indie
with no
adventures
dud
arriving
again.
later
You know,
this
starting
year.
out.
Bro, what is Xbox doing?
Oh wow!
Oh my god.
Freaking what? 2 months of the game being out?
Oh my goodness.
Was it even 2 months? Like 3 months?
And this game is really good. Like, have you guys
Oh,
tried to look it all?
I was gonna wait because I hadn't. I was like, man, I got too much other stuff.
Right, but this looks good.
Wow,
Yeah.
What's up with Xbox and these couple month exclusive? It's so weird.
It's so weird. Like, I mean, I get that PlayStation is doing it now too, but at least they have the common sense to do it for like a year or 2.
Yeah.
Like, what good is a 2-month exclusive? I think a lot of it has to do.
I probably will catch some hands, lazy, but it'll be honorable hands.
September 27th, so that's right around the corner. Definitely a lot of new faces in the chat, and I'm sure that's due to our boy Four Eyez. I'm super excited.
Yeah, told the homies come slide through.
Yeah, so shout out to y'all, and if you enjoy the personalities you're experiencing, please hit the follow button. We greatly appreciate all new followers.
She asked us about living together.
It's definitely time to see more on this.
Traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Only what she
Chrissy,
saw.
still.
What she
Right,
captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
What up, Layla Tisha? That's my wife.
Hey, what's going on? Appreciate everybody here. We really appreciate y'all. Hold on, let me get off.
The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
Nah.
I got to look in her journal.
They hit us with the high, and then they said, all right, let's tone y'all down for a sec.
I think she even
This is the cuddling part,
what will
clearly.
happen to us
Oh yeah.
when the season ends.
All right, this is where you snuggle up and consider a round 2, you know?
Right.
Is it gone?
But this is also something I do want to get into. Like, this is like that perfect, like, Sunday evening kind of game right here.
Yeah. It's looking like a Christia game. You better stream that mug.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。
Oh, here we go.
お待たせいたしましたが、
Hey, bro, we got just about everything we needed out of this vid, fam.
I'm cool. Perry got it. If they show God of War,
if they show God of War, it's a grand slam, bro.
様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者には
Shoot, they already at third base. Shoot.
できません。
Because this is definitely the bases loaded right here.
ゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。
He said, all right, man, damn, here. Shit, y'all keep asking.
どうぞ。
And now, the trailer. Woo.
In a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil. Let's go.
Who are we?
Bruh, if they say it's this year, I'm gonna cry.
Bro, they said it's coming. They said it's almost done. This is this year. I'm calling it.
It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate
Ifrit looks amazing.
aspect might reveal itself.
Is that Bahamut?
The icon.
Wow.
Oh my
There's
god.
going to be another war, isn't there?
This music, boy.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We
What? That's not gameplay.
This is God.
First he would wreak with sweet boy.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
What are we supposed to do with this?
That we may bring an end to the strife.
We eating good, fellas. We eating good.
To see us unto tomorrow.
That's an overstatement. It's gluttony at this point.
Oh my gosh, man. It's like 7 and 15, just like
shake the island
amped up
to its foundations.
With no chaos. My girl Shiva in the building.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god. Oh my god.
In summon battles. Oh shoot.
My boy Ramna out here.
Okay, I gotta know how them summon battles work. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
My boy Odin.
Yet for every citizen who fought,
Like what?
Another.
This looks sick, man. This looks sick.
Bro, this
Oh my god.
The Empire will live on.
Man, they clowning.
Oh my God! Do you see this? Give us a release date, baby. Give us a release date. Oh, come on.
I didn't think it was gonna be that hype.
Yes, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Give us a release date. Summer 2023. That's next year.
Oh, okay. I saw that summer pop up. I was about to throw my daughter if that's it.
Man.
And that's a wrap.
Wow.
Don't forget to visit PlayStation blog to learn even more about today's announcements.
Man.
See you next time.
Oh, that look good.
Hey. Woo! They want to polish that up. Polish away, baby.
Polish away. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that on my TV.
That's 4K resed up all the way.
Oh,
TV.
absolutely.
That's
like, this is my thing.
Oh my goodness.
This went so hard that I'm not upset at all that God of War wasn't here.
Yeah, we're getting God of War soon though. You gotta believe they dropped all those. You get Street Fighter 6, Final Fantasy 16, Resident Evil 4 remake, all in this one show. Like what?
Oh my God, that was.
Are you serious?
And I mean, even the protocol joint too. Like,
yeah, that. What? Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Right, gotta run that because that's crazy.
I'm overwhelmed.
There is some deliciousness that I have to see here now. Again, I want to thank everyone who's here tuning in to another live reaction here at Blurred Lines Podcast with our special guest, Four Eyez Malone. We just got done doing a live reaction of the Sony State of Play, and y'all, I'm telling you, there was some deliciousness that was shown today. We had some beautiful selling of VR. We had Resident Evil 4 remake announcement trailer shown. Street Fighter 6, baby.
Hey.
Final Fantasy 16. What was the protocol? Oh my, Callisto Protocol. Spider-Man to PC. Tell me how y'all feel right now with this state of play.
Ooh, man, I don't know what. Could we have asked for anything more? I mean, we said God of War, but we was on third-party VR, and they gave us that exactly.
Man,
Capcom came out swinging.
Capcom
came out swinging.
Now, something that I do want to point out, and this is off topic but still on topic, because the biggest thing that people are kind of fussing at the PlayStation Premium thing about is day and date releases. But they actually announced that Stray, which is a highly anticipated indie game, is going to be day and date with PlayStation Plus Premium.
Oh, did they just say that online or no?
Yep, they said July 17th when it drops. If you have PlayStation Premium, it goes into your collection.
Interesting.
So I mean, clearly, like, this is my thing. If PlayStation is bringing us those type of games, and then we're still getting those cool indies, and those are coming out day and date. Like, who knows? Maybe Tunic ends up being a PlayStation Premium launch title. I don't know. Like, wow.
Yeah, it might end up there for sure. That's. Sheesh. I mean, wow. I'm surprised.
This is like that. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because the last few state of plays been like, yeah, okay, like take it or leave it. Like, you know, it's games, I guess. But this one was like, okay, they said we started at the beginning, like they said Xbox, hold y'all beer for a second, y'all gonna be cool later maybe. But we got some money too. We gonna show it off. Like we got something to say real quick. Like we still up here. So oh man, that 16 was I was hyped, but we talking about skyrocket right now.
Yeah, man, like my brain is burning at the thought of what we just got from Final Fantasy.
Those freaking summon battles they were showing, and that looked intense. Like that is crazy. Like I don't what
Lady Gunner, they brought the flames. The raging flames is what they brought. So I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So I got it replaying right now. I'm gonna get the negatives out the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't care about the VR Walking Dead.
That shouldn't even be said.
I do not care. I thought after re-looking at it, I thought I wasn't going to care about the No Man's Sky VR, but since the actual game looks really good and how smooth and how fluid it was in the VR set of them shooting out of the main space carrier of your spaceship, that looked really good. And everything going on in that world in VR, that looked really good. VR was actually shown some value here in this state of play. So I'm really excited what it's shown.
It wasn't just a whole bunch of like VR like mini game specials or stuff like that. It looks like actual experience, like adventures, experiences, like action games. Like you said, No Man's Sky, you getting Resident Evil 4 and 8 coming to VR. Like you talking about heavy hitters, Horizon getting shown off. It looked incredible, like looking just as good as Forbidden West.
Oh yes.
Like, it's almost surprising that they're able to do that. And I mean, like you said, $300, $400, whatever the price point is going to be if it comes out next spring, summer, like it's looking more likely. Somebody like me, like I said, I don't care about VR, but I mean,
that looks like something eventually I'll make an investment to. But for sure, that VR was sold well. If there was like a selling point, if they need a pitch point, this was it. And to end it off with the last game they shown with Horizon was phenomenal, because that looked like the PS4 version of Horizon in that VR. That looked amazing. Not saying that I'm not saying that they couldn't push the PS5 or saying the PS4 looked bad. I'm just saying for what we got in Horizon, the first one, in PS4, how good it looked, and they brought it to VR. That's amazing. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and the world aspect is just phenomenal. The water's not as clean as, Forbidden West, but I digress.
Now, and it's just kind of interesting though, because I remember about a year or so ago, Shuhei Yoshida did an interview where he explained, he was like, the PSVR is equivalent to the PS1 where we were figuring out 3D games. Wait for what's next. And like here we are, and
they got time with it. They got that being able to work within their own system. And you expect first party games to look good, but we talking about VR now. Like I'm still thinking about VR, like you were saying earlier, like you go to the arcade Dave and Buster's, like putting on the Terminator thing, it's just like red dots and stuff. Like in my head, that's what VR still is, just this gimmick. But that just shows how much technology has grown over the last 30 years. Like, it's wild to me. What they can do now. And shoot, you was talking about Perry talking about getting back into fighting games with Street Fighter. I mean, they ain't said nothing about mechanics or anything yet. They just showing plank going everywhere, but that looked intense. Like
it looked intense.
And a major fault of Street Fighter 5 was it was like a barren wasteland of a game when it first dropped with nothing to do. But they show right off the bat there's an adventure mode in this.
That's an investment game. Like, I'm sorry, man. Finish, because oh my god.
Nah, go ahead. I mean, like, I want to hear what you gotta say.
So, bro. So when you have things where you can travel around, walk around in a game like that, they're forcing you to put in some investment time to explore the world. That means they're putting things there for you to grasp. Get skins, have a story mode, build ladders to see where you rank in other worlds of your fighting ranks. And I think that they really put a good investment into like the multiplayer in this aspect. And it looks so fluid. I'm really excited. Like I've never been a Street Fighter player at all. I've always been Mortal Kombat. I recently got into anime fighters like a few years ago, playing with G and Pac with Guilty Gear. This is probably going to be and I've always been a fan of Street Fighter, but this is probably going to be the first Street Fighter game that I will put time in to actually be like, oh, I'm here in the dojo. This is where I'm at. This is Friday night fights time. This is time to put that time in, get them combos now, learn them setups. You know what I'm saying? and I'm really excited for it. They really showed off. But then Sony horror games have not been the topic of any conversation. They've never been leading like, oh my God, this horror game did this. It has been a very long time since Dead Space was around. We had conversations about Dead Space. PT was the last big horror game that was like, oh, this scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
The horror game they just showed with us is what I need in an action horror game. Walking past these creatures and seeing an eyeball move, jump scares like that. That is forcing your immersement, being forced into an immersed world that you have to keep moving forward, not stop, or you will die. This, oh my God, I'm ready for this.
About to jump out your seat, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Like I said, that looked like where my limit is. Like Resident Evil, I'm like, okay, I can handle like Resident Evil, but when that game, that looked like somewhere I'm like, I can watch somebody else play that mug. I ain't gonna be holding a controller, feeling the rumble and the slimy eyeballs popping out. I'm cool. I can't do it. It looked good though, but I hit my limit on that one.
Yep, and just to let everyone know, that game comes out December 3rd of 2022. So I mean, it's a holiday game. I will be playing that and I will be enjoying it. Then we had the bootleg version of Jet Set.
Was it Roller Drone? Was it? Yeah, Roller Drone.
No, Roller Waste My Time.
Yeah, that didn't. Between the art style and everything, it's like, okay, like I don't really.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand
weird.
what the point of it was.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
They show what they show. Tunic is coming to PlayStation, which isn't a surprise. More of the conversation is an indie game people were waiting on for Xbox for a while, and now it's on PlayStation in a few months. So it's like, okay, well, no one had to jump ship for that one.
Yeah, I mean that
it still looks
brings
good,
down their
though.
exclusive count though. That sucks for Xbox, at least for Xbox fans that use those type of things for bragging rights. But
Whatever,
I mean,
what's that? What's the game you said you wanted? Season? I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry.
no, you're good, bro. What was the season?
A Letter to the Future, the indie game.
That game, I was just about to go into those titles. So Eternites starting off looked really good. It's an anime game with relationships. So everyone get the girl with the dark hair because we all know those are the waifus. Those are the ones that you want in your life.
It is funny because when I saw her too, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my main right there. You know, out the gate.
That looked good though. That was a good one to throw in there because you gotta have those kind of obscure games / anime games. That all kind of goes in the same niche pile, but something like that is good to show off.
Absolutely,
yeah, absolutely.
One of like those B tier games, I guess you can say.
Right, the AA tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I'm just curious here because I mean, obviously we could gush about the goodness that we saw all day. Going with the traditional ABCDF. What grade would you give this presentation, guys?
Hold on.
That has to get.
This is an A. This is an A minus B plus. Because they had to put fluff in there with the bootleg Jet Set Radio and the game The Walking Dead and something else. It was good.
Yeah, I can't really think. Yeah, besides those two, I mean, you talking about we started off with both Resident Evils. We got No Man's Sky update, which is good for a lot of people. We talking about Horizon, like it wasn't a miss for a minute.
That's
the
VR
30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are really the only two misses was the roller drome and the random like Walking Dead game. Like everything else was at least something that was like worth piquing your interest. So I mean, I would imagine like with these things, like they try to make it where there's something for everyone in here. But this was like a rare occasion where almost every game in this presentation I felt like was for me. So I think I gotta give it an A, man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm looking
there's
at,
no way it's not an A.
I'm looking at seasons right now. That is beautiful representation right there. That is beautiful artwork right there. That game flowed so well, and I just think this game is going to be an emotional adventure for some reason.
No, that's definitely the call.
Because it's like, what are you do traveling throughout this world on a bike, sitting down talking? This is a game that I will get and I want to play with my kids. Like, this is the type of game that I'm feeling from this.
Yeah, that's the type of game that you give your significant other that doesn't game the controller for. It's like, hey, check this out. Video games are art. Go learn something.
Right. Like this, I might actually sit down and want to write about this game because this is artistically beautiful for a game. And I'm just like, what are you doing? What's the point of what they're going at? I mean, even their webpage looks amazing.
On the research. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It's one of those games where I'm curious, like, how much functionality there is, I guess. Like, how much, like, puzzle solving or adventuring you're going to be doing between, like, the story time. It's always kind of my personal concern. I'm not even a concern, but just kind of like, what's the balance of gameplay to, cutscenes and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's the kind of game it is, though.
And so I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's one of those games that like there's a certain mood you kind of have to be in, or it's kind of an expectation and mood you have to go in with that kind of game. So
yeah,
right. And
something that tone you down.
I'm getting like Journey or like Gone Home or maybe even like Firewatch kind of vibes from this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that you're gonna play when you're amped up and ready. But like I said, this is like that perfect Sunday evening. The kids are asleep. Maybe your lady is over doing her thing. It's like, you know what? I'm about to hop on this chill train as well, and I'm gonna play Seasons tonight.
So I knew why I wanted to play this game. I did like Four Eyez said. You was doing your research. Like, yeah, he was inspired by Ghibli-esque visuals for aesthetics for this game, and the soothing compositions in My Neighbor Totoro and Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Ideas. Yeah. I knew I liked this game when I first saw it.
Yeah, and it's one of those games that you can't really show too much of. I feel like, so I feel like the trailer did show like just the right amount. Because the last time we saw that, I think, was at I think what might have been at opening night live for Summer Game Fest last year, or maybe at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
so I think it was. Yeah, I think it was definitely time to show it. It still looks beautiful. The music sounds amazing. So I mean, I think we're good at this point. The next time we need to see that game is when it launches.
Yeah,
but it will be in autumn.
So, yeah, so probably a good end of September, early October type situation.
Right, there you go. A good old blanket, some hot chocolate, maybe some coffee, depending on who you are, and season. We got it. So, what's everybody's favorite game here?
Final Fantasy 16 is not even fucking close.
I was gonna say that's almost like the default answer. Like, I would say after that, I would have to say it's probably Street Fighter 6. But I'm also really curious about Resident Evil 4 Remake and the type of changes and the type of like mechanics that's gonna run. Is it gonna feel like Resident Evil 2, or is it gonna, like, what kind of, how are they gonna update what they have been doing that's been so good for the last few years?
Four Eyez, let me help you out. There's only one thing we want to know about Resident Evil 4 Remake. Can you aim and walk at the same time?
Yeah, that's really what I'm getting at. Because if it feels like Resident Evil 2, but it looks like a next gen game, then that's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah,
but it's so, I mean, it's a lot. They have to a lot of hype build up. You have to kind of roll with at the game like that, because that's they big dog game. You know what I'm saying? If it's in the Resident Evil family, Capcom world, so they can't mess that one up.
Oh, and hopefully they won't. I mean, it looks like they're taking good care of it, even though we've known about it for forever. It looks like they've been babying it and making sure that it has a good first impression, and it sure as hell did. So, we didn't know. There was no rumors about that showing up as far as I knew. So it's good that they showed a good amount of it too. It wasn't like it was just a date or just a name popping up. They actually showed gameplay, which means they pretty confident in it. So
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens because that's a pretty, like I said earlier, that's a pretty important game in my like gaming life as a teenager when that came out. Like, I remember that coming out on GameCube. I was like, oh man, I gotta get this. So I'm
Yeah,
hoping for
I remember it being on GameCube, but me being salty with my PS2. Oh my goodness,
that was pretty. I mean, that was a big deal.
Yeah, at the
GameCube
time.
getting it. I mean, now it doesn't matter. It went everywhere, but at the time, yeah, it was pretty crazy. But Final Fantasy 16, like you said, Perry, like that. I mean, like I was kind of getting at, like between Final Fantasy 7 Remake combat and Final Fantasy 15, like zipping around, doing whatever aerial dash stuff. Like it looks like what this game is. It's like all these refinements that are kind of coming together.
Yes, hold on. Did you just call me Perry?
Maybe.
I see everyone. When you call me Perry, that means we the homies.
Hey man,
I don't even have a first name.
Wow.
I know what everybody he was calling you that. I said, let me go ahead and do it too.
No, you good, man. I was like, wait a minute.
Mister.
I forget that guy even has a first name, quite honestly.
I don't get
called. And it's weird, like, anytime I hang out with, like, Nick and his family, like his dad and his brother, like if I say Perry, somehow they know exactly which one I'm talking to.
That's funny.
It's the most amazing thing ever. But, like, my thing, though, to, like, my feelings on this is there are 4 games that made me a gamer and retained me as a gamer throughout my life. That's Sonic, Metal Gear Solid, sadly Sonic, again Metal Gear Solid,
hey man,
Final Fantasy, yeah, and Street Fighter. Like those games were like all like 4 first games I fell in love with, and I got half of them here, and they look amazing. So I'm just elated, man. Like. Whatever happens from this point, let's just get them out. Let's not have any delays that are unnecessary. You know, of course, we want them to be as good as they need to be. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Anybody got any closing thoughts here?
Get Final Fantasy. When Final Fantasy 16 drops, I am going to do what I did with Elden Ring. I'm focused on the platinum. Do not call me. Do not bother me. That is a. Do you? Because guess what? When I played Final Fantasy 15, that was my first investment into the Final Fantasy world. Yeah, call me casual,
wow.
Call me what you want. I couldn't get into turn-based until I played Persona 5, and then I started to respect those types of games. Shout out to G for that. Persona 5 Royale by that, and now I'm playing Persona 4 Golden, and it's a beautiful adventure. I don't want to stream it because I have emotions.
because Pokemon and Persona have like gotten you into turn-based games, by the way, I would strongly suggest you go and check out Final Fantasy 9. They have a really good like PS4 port of that. You should go check it out. You might actually like that one too. One of my favorites, actually.
Right.
That's a tough call. That's a whole other discussion to have.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because I would personally say 10, but that's everybody has they.
Oh no, I love 10 as well, but I feel like 9 is more of a deep cut. Like Final Fantasy 10, I feel like everyone loves Final Fantasy 10, but it's like I've noticed as a Final Fantasy 9 fan, you either love 9 or you love 8. 7 is undebatable.
Yeah, I mean, I like 9 more than 8. I like 9 more than 8, but 10 is the first. You know, Pokemon is everybody's first RPG in some way, but 10 was the first RPG where I was like, okay, I kind of understand what's going on here, and actually started to kind of pay attention. And especially back in the day, PS2, I'm like, man, games that look like this, like that was crazy back in the day. But yeah, that would be my pick. Everybody else would be do 7, play 7, or some people may say 6, but yeah, I say 10.
Yeah, 9 or 10, Perry, for your next turn-based JRPG. But yeah,
True closing statement for me. 2023 is gonna be big because you talking about Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, Starfield. Yeah, 2023 is looking like it's gonna be pretty crazy. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's go ahead and hit this. We got a lot of people that pulled up today. We appreciate all of y'all. Of course, my guy Four Eyez Malone. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Appreciate y'all for the invitation, sirs.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. And shout out to Lady King, Raizo. Who else we got in here today? We had Christia the Blasian. And there's so many other. I could go down this list, but you guys were so amazing. You guys constantly popped up there. I just want to let you all know that you could have been anywhere in the world watching this event with us, but you watched it with us, and that means the world to us. So thank you. You all deserve the heartiest. Gang.
Peace out. Appreciate y'all, and we'll check you later. And then 4 hours before we sign out, can you go ahead and let everyone know where they can find you and your links?
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Twitch.tv/Four Eyez Malone, YouTube.com/Four Eyez Malone. I mainly do Monster Hunter, Pokemon Talk on YouTube, but Twitch, I kind of just do whatever the vibes are. So check me out if you please. Appreciate Blur Line. Appreciate y'all, brothers.
Absolutely.
Stay black. Stay gamers. All that good stuff.
Absolutely. And we'll check y'all later. Peace.
Peace.